What is going on YouTube? And welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening for another episode of JoJo Speaks Hot Topics and Social Commentary. A couple things I want you guys to do before we get started. Be sure to press that subscribe button. It's free and easy to do. It takes less than a second to mash that thing. We want to see some likes for this video as well as some comments. Let us know your thoughts on the topics we're discussing tonight. Also, be sure to press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Last but not least, be sure to share JoJo Speaks with all your friends, family, and loved ones. Let them all know JoJo Speaks is out here in these YouTube streets. I got my girl Jennifer back, my sister. We're fresh off the heels, not fresh off the heels, but last week we were out for my birthday. I turned 34 this past Saturday. Thank you to everyone for all the birthday wishes on Instagram and Facebook. I love you all, and I really look forward. Like that's usually the best part of my day, but the best part of my vacation was Busch Gardens. That was everything. I went to Busch Gardens. I got to ride all the rides that I wanted to as many times as I wanted to, got right in line and right on the roller coaster. Wasn't hardly nobody there, so it was the perfect day for us. I went with my sister, my brother-in-law, my father. We all enjoyed our time out there. But let's go ahead and get to this video, y'all.
Absolutely.
Jennifer, do we have any comments to get to before we get started?
Absolutely. First of all, we do have comments, of course, but I do need to make sure I say out loud, Jonathan, the first night that I woke up here, I didn't know where I was, honey.
Yeah.
We stayed too long out there, a whole week, honey.
But you know what's funny? A lot of times when we go on vacation, it feels like the vacation goes by so quickly. But this time it really felt like it was a steady pace. Like the days, went by smoothly. They went by regularly. Like I didn't feel like, dang, we going back home already. But, it was a really, really nice vacation. And I really enjoyed y'all's company. It was awesome.
It was a really great time, and we vacation like none other. I'll tell you that right now.
That is true.
You like that?
Yes, it was wonderful.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. Latoya says, "Hey fam, hey, King Booski, I misses you.
I miss you too, Latoya. Thank you so much for coming over, boo."
Amen. Erin says hello to everyone.
Hey, Erin.
And of course, she made sure to let everybody know to please like, share, and subscribe. And you know she means right when you have Daffy Duck helping you out in your picture. So
okay. And Erin, I saw you on the reality on Monday with Regina. I was like, oh, Erin's on there. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video and see what y'all discussed, because I think y'all talked about Salt Lake City, if I'm not mistaken, as well as New York. So
and she was also on that one on Friday with Krista Marie.
Krista Marie, yes, that was a really good one. It was
good conversation. Awesome. Gladys Reynolds is here. Hello, Gladys.
Hello, Miss Gladys.
Peace be with you, and welcome to JoJo Speaks.
Yes.
Latoya says, Jennifer, I love you too. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Latoya says that she's still in her feelings.
Oh, I hope you get out them feelings, girl.
Okay. I hope it would. Okay, anyway. Felicia, Fifi.
Hey,
she's
Fifi.
In the space. She says, happy belated JoJo. My sisters, Latoya, Erin, and Jennifer. Hello.
Thank you, Fifi. I appreciate it.
Of course, Erin and Latoya says hello to Fifi. She says, Felicia, hey Felicia, sis, I misses you. Hey Erin, sissy poo. Oh, Dustin is here. Hey Dustin.
Hey Dustin.
All right, and Erin says I covered the 2 weeks you were out with Justin. Oh, okay, but I'm glad to be back in the chat on Monday. Okay. Ooh, child. Latoya says, "Hey, Dustin, still sending prayers for you." Yes, absolutely. We talked. Dustin showed up at a Bible study yesterday.
Okay.
He asked for some prayers, so we're absolutely still in the process of praying for you, Dustin, for sure. And Latoya says that means Booski, you got to make me take me on my own trip.
We'll have to figure that out, girl.
We'll see how that works.
Figure it out.
All right, let's get going.
I think the hottest topic right now is the fact that Donald Trump is going through the first of many trials that he has coming up in the future. His fraud case in the state of New York City. Now, the judge already made a ruling that Donald Trump and his two sons, Donald Trump Jr. and Eric, have committed fraud. Throughout the years, trying to say that their properties are worth more than they really are. Donald Trump is really trying to double down on that, especially with his post on Truth Social. I think that's the name of his social.
His social media, Truth Social, something like that.
Right. And so Donald Trump is in court. I don't know if he has to be in court, which I was surprised that he actually,
he has to be there because if he didn't have to be there, he wouldn't be there. But yeah, he had to. And another thing, he had to put a gag order on him.
Right. I was going to get to that. Donald Trump actually posted the personal information of one of the court's clerks. And so therefore a gag order was put on him to not do that again, specifically for anyone who works in the court. Now, a lot of legal analysts are saying, is there going to be another gag order where he won't be able to talk about the prosecutor or the judge, because he has been slamming the judge and the prosecutor
right outside the
door after each and every day of court proceedings. Okay, and what is the prosecutor's name? Letitia. Is that her name?
Believe so.
Letitia, she's not being fazed by this whatsoever.
Where is Robin when you need her?
Right. Okay. And so it's been. I'm thinking that the reason why a lot of these gag orders are not being put out is because they know that they'll have to enforce these gag orders on Donald Trump, meaning that they'll either have to fine him or put him in jail. And they know that he's going to violate these gag orders. And so my thing is, he's obviously already lost the case. The only thing they're trying to figure out now, he's already lost his businesses as well, but I think they're going to determine
he lost the business licenses.
Right. And so I think they're going to determine if he can still pursue business avenues in New York, and how much he's going to have to pay the state in damages. But what are you thinking of these court proceedings as they're going on? And do you think this is helping his campaign? Because I really feel like all this publicity around him is actually helping him out.
To be honest, I believe that anybody that wanted to vote for him will vote for him. I don't see these cases as anything, to lean one way or another. But I'm happy about the gag order that was placed on there, because they understand the influence that he has over his people.
Right.
And, there are many Democrats, including our former President Obama, that has had people to show up at their house and terrorize. And him doing that to his Truth Social, basically get his minions to do some stuff, that's putting her at danger. And that is a very aware and smart judge to make sure that he's protecting his staff.
Exactly.
Also, another thing, out of all the trials and stuff that he has been in, this one I feel is like the most out there, because though we're not able to see the full proceedings, people are literally waiting outside and inside the courtroom to, every time that there is some kind of a break, we got something to say. Or every time somebody walks out the door, it's got something to say. And of course, for some reason, every time Trump leaves the door and there's a microphone in his face, he has to speak to it.
He has to say something. He can't help himself.
He has to say something. And speaking derogatory, so stupid. This is like the thought process of that man. He speaks in such a derogatory way about not only the judge, but the rest of the staff and things of that nature. And it's making him look real stupid, because the man can see, I hear that you're talking about me. I see you.
Right.
I know exactly what's going on. And I'm the one that has to basically hand down your sentence. What's going to be the result of this process? And it's like, he's stupid.
It's almost like he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Or he's just ready for the inevitable. And he's like, well, if I didn't say anything, he was going to do what he was going to do anyway. So I'm just going to say what I have to say. And the fact that he is coming up against all of these, I think he came up against the head person in the military, saying that he should be executed for treason. He said that multiple people should be executed. He said that I don't understand the basis of his thought processes as he makes these ridiculous statements. But apparently he just says the first thing that comes to his mind. He just has to say it, or he just has to post it. And
exactly.
I'm just sitting back and watching everything go down, and whatever happens. I don't know what the judgment is going to be. I'm sure it's going to be mighty hefty. But I really want to know. It's so funny that he was upset that he didn't get a jury trial, but it was actually his lawyer's job to ask for a jury trial. So,
and didn't.
You know
how he got that lawyer?
How?
Looking at TV, he thought she was pretty and called her up.
That's probably. I'm sure that's what it was. Absolutely.
And then people are making fun of her. People are making fun of her laptop. It's a gaming laptop, and she's bringing it in for the court proceedings. And people making fun of her with that. It is something else. This whole process. I have been enjoying following it, and that's another reason why I love TikTok, because I'm able to get so many quick stuff, not only from TikTokers, but also from the news stations. They're also on TikTok. So it really works out for me. I'm getting so informed. Miss Gladys says, the truth, he is scared. And I absolutely agree. It's like the fish is caught, but the fish is doing like this.
Right.
That's what he's doing. He's flailing.
And I saw in an interview, I think it was sometime a couple of weeks ago, someone asked him, I think he was interviewed by this Black woman on this NBC show. I can't remember I think it's called Meet the Press.
Mm-hmm.
He was interviewed by her, and she asked him, do you think about the fact that you might be going to prison, and does that scare you? And he actually said no, he doesn't think about it. He's not worried about it. But I really do feel like I'm coming to the conclusion that he probably is going to be locked up.
Yeah, there's a big possibility. And, even on top of that, Jonathan,
mm-hmm.
He has, okay, I'm about to go there.
Go there.
Hold on tight. But he's been wrapped up in his white supremacy so long. It's like when you're in a space like that and you don't even know what it is to lose. Simply because I don't care how many times you've done wrong, how many times you've gone through bankruptcy, how many times you've used credit to build, empires and things of that nature, not pay nobody back and continuously get away with it because of who you perceived yourself to be,
right,
or who you portrayed yourself to be. And now it's all hitting the fan right now. I'm waiting on December, baby.
Right. It's going to be interesting. And
that's the Atlanta one, y'all.
I really want to know, like, get inside Donald Trump's mind when he is sentenced to prison. I don't know if he's going to federal jail first.
It will more than likely be fed.
Because he still could go to Georgia State Prison for those charges in Fulton County, honey.
Oh my gosh!
It's interesting how this all is going to play out, and I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying every minute of it. Absolutely. So in other political news, something historic has happened. So Kevin McCarthy. Former Speaker of the House, was officially voted out. He was ousted by mostly Democrats and I believe 8 or 9 Republicans that voted to oust him. And a lot of analysts were saying, he might want to try to get on the Democrats' good side because they're really the only ones who might be able to save him. And Matthew Gaetz was the one who actually brought this up and was saying to a lot of these news channels that he is going to make sure that this man does not have this seat anymore. And so we have 2 candidates right now. I only know the name of one of them, Jim Jordan, who's trying to get in that spot. Jim Jordan is a way right-winger. He sent Fulton County prosecutor Willis some type of information where he wanted her to tell him how she got her information. Was she involved with the DA in DC who
Okay,
brought those
girl.
charges up against him? And she read him for filth in
Down.
a
So that was him.
9-page response.
Yo, I saw a TikTok about that response. I didn't know who she was responding to exactly, but let me tell you something. She read him for filth. Did you go ahead?
She said, "You are clearly unaware of how the legal process works.
Clearly.
Since you did not go to law school,
Okay.
you have no power in this case whatsoever. You need to be doing the work of the people and not be worried about me and my case. For you are twice impeached, 4 times indicted, 91 charges against him, Donald Trump." Okay.
And shoot, if Arizona get their stuff together, they have a number 5 indictment. But let me tell you something. She also said you can take $100-something dollars or something like that to purchase this law book so that you can become better acquainted with this information and what's going on. But no, she gathered him.
She gathered him, yes, so eloquently, and so
loyalistically.
and loyalistically, yes.
Yes.
All that.
I know it's not a word, but we're using it.
Okay, today it is. Okay, but she got him all the way together. And so I'm not sure if these two men are going to be able to get the votes that they need, because when they were trying to vote Kevin McCarthy in, I think they had like up to almost like 15 votes. They were there all day long trying to. I think it went on
all night long,
days,
like Lionel Richie. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how this goes down, if they'll be able to find another speaker whenever there is the chance to get one. But he's the first ever House Speaker to be ousted. I think others who have left their position, or their position has run out because of circumstances. So
and also, go ahead.
And I was also going to say, Jim Jordan also has a lawsuit that is up against him, that he turned a blind eye while he was a wrestling coach at a particular college. I'm not exactly sure what college or university that was, but there was some hanky-panky going on by one of his I think physical trainers or one of his assistant coaches back in the day. And he's of course said that he had no knowledge of this going on, but we're gonna see what goes on with that. But what was your reaction to the fact that this actually happened? Because Matt Gaetz was on a mission to make sure that Kevin McCarthy was not going to keep his seat, and I was like, I don't know how much weight this is going to hold, but apparently it held plenty of weight to get him out.
And I will tell you why, because I didn't truly understand how they were able to get him out. But first we got to think about how he got in the first place. Matt Gaetz had to borrow from Peter to pay Paul. He had to say, I'm gonna do this for y'all and I'm gonna do this for you. He was campaigning as it was time to, vote. Is like, look, I'll do this for you. Y'all vote for me. We do like this, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
He got the job. And of course, the person that they were trying to, the Democrats were trying to get in was this representative named Hakeem, I believe.
Okay.
And when they went into, to the point where it's time to vote out Kevin McCarthy, the thing is that, and I from AOC, is that her name?
Yes.
She explained it well. It's like, oh, I get it now. Thanks, TikTok. It's because they wanted their person, Hakeem, the Democrat, to be in there. So why would I fight to keep Kevin McCarthy here when we never wanted him in the first place?
Right.
And also, I'm learning about Kevin McCarthy. He has done both sides dirty. And basically, the last straw was him doing the Republicans, the conservative Republicans, dirty. And it's time to. But that last third thing he did was keep us from being shut down. So.
Right, exactly, and that was the issue. That was the main issue that Matt Gaetz was bringing up. Is the fact that we can't have a resolution to this thing that we're trying to pass in order to not get into a government shutdown. But it be what it be, child. It is what.
Oh, and Aaron said it should be a word, lawyerly.
Gotcha.
It should be. That's how you spell it too. So y'all jot that down. That's a new word for y'all. Thank you, Aaron.
Yes.
Oh, and Joseph says, smash the like button and subscribe, or your big toe will be chopped. Okay. It will be chopped by a fool of the tribe. I'm the fool, and I'm using a Popeye's spork to chop it. Better smash that
Yes.
button.
That means it ain't gonna go too easily.
Yeah.
It's gonna be torturous, honey.
So please just go ahead and do it, okay, guys?
Please do.
Just like it.
All right. So last week, a cold case that had been cold since 1996, the murder of Tupac Shakur. They finally charged someone in his murder. His name is Dwayne Keefe D. Davis. Now, I watched a press conference concerning this, and they apparently had this man on their radar since the shooting happened. They just did not have the evidence to bring up against him, but apparently he had been doing some interviews and he had been saying that he was actually in the car in the white Cadillac.
He was saying all that.
He was saying all of that. And so therefore, I don't know what other evidence that they had, but they finally have got him in custody. He appeared in court the other day. And I also saw something very interesting on the Shade Room that Suge Knight says at the end of the day, free Keefe D, which is Dwayne. I'm not sure why Suge Knight would want this man to be free. I don't know if it's the code of the streets. I don't know where that goes or what was behind that. We all know Suge Knight probably ain't in his right mind. Anyways, he's currently still locked up. Okay. On murder charges. But were you shocked? Because I was shocked when they released this. I remember I was actually in the bathroom when I saw this story.
As a lot of us are
on YouTube. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a
minute. So what were your feelings when you found this out, and does this give you more hope that they'll find the assailant who took out the Notorious B.I.G.?
So, to be honest with you, Jonathan, I am not too I'm not really hoping
you don't have
for
much
that.
faith?
Not that I don't have much faith. I'm not really concerned about that. Can I tell you what I'm really concerned about?
What are you really concerned about?
What I'm concerned about is who called the hit.
Well, the thing is, there was an altercation that happened the same night in a hotel, and so Suge Knight and Tupac and their crew, they jumped some man that was a part of the Crips, the Crip gang in that area. I'm sorry, I'm not up on my gangster league.
Please forgive us.
Okay, I'm not from the streets. I've never been, never have been, never will be.
Straight up suburbs all day, and we don't claim to know nothing about it.
It is what it is. But apparently, as a result of that altercation, this was supposed to be payback. And Dwayne was apparently in the crew of the man who was actually jumping, because you actually saw Tupac kicking him and whatnot. So that's apparently what brought about this plan to kill. It was supposed to be retaliation for that jumping.
So from what I'm hearing and from what that man said, the conversation was had between him and Mr. Diddy Combs himself.
Wow.
And the running conspiracy, and I'm gonna call it a conspiracy right now until they find the truth. Or maybe it's just what I want to believe.
Because it's not a fact.
Because it's certainly not a fact.
Yeah.
That's what it's not. It's not a fact. It's certainly conspiracy. It's certainly allegedly. I wouldn't even call it allegedly. I'll stick to conspiracy. But personally, a lot of people have been saying that he was trying to do them both in behind both of them. That's what he's saying. Because
I've been hearing a lot of whispers of Diddy's dealings and whatnot. And so, yeah, that doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Diddy's an interesting character. I don't understand really why he moves the way he does behind closed doors. But the fact that there are so many rumors about the way that he moves behind closed doors, it makes me feel as though there is some type of truth to it.
And it's not that it's just so many rumors. It's just so many rumors of the same thing. The
Right.
same accounts that's coming
Yes.
out. A lot of men having the same concerns leaving his home. Things of that nature. Um God bless him. But what you trying to say, Jonathan?
What
What
do you
you
mean
looking
by
at that for?
that?
Concerns. Well, once again, I should get money for how much I talk about TikTok. But on there, I'm talking about naked men's parties, things of that nature,
Well, I
you
mean,
know.
and to be honest, that's what happens in Hollywood, a whole lot,
But he
and
was
it
in
would
New
not
York,
surprise me.
Jonathan.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, ain't no judgment here. I mean, you do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
True.
If that's what gets you off, sir, go ahead and do it.
But it's the ethics that need to be followed. We need to make sure that everybody is okay with what's going on. And he's put some people in a lot of tough positions because of the position that he was in.
Mm,
Um, so that's why sometimes it's not as okay in some situations. And
right.
also, you got Cassie's husband and baby daddy saying that he is a Faruti. Um, and let's put on top of that, Lil Lusher being with him since the age of 10.
Right. And here's the thing about Diddy. Diddy seems to be so much of an extrovert that I would even believe, even in his case, with him being such an integral part of hip hop,
Hmm.
with the fact that he had Bad Boy and so many famous rappers signed to his label. I've always felt as though if he were same gender loving, then he would be out and open about that. For some reason, I feel like he wouldn't be unashamed because he's like an unashamed type of person, like not ashamed about anything
Hmm.
that he does whatsoever because he does a lot of it out in the open. So I would feel as though if that were the case, that he would be open about that and he would
Yeah,
thrive in that space. But
it ain't
apparently
it
he
like
feels
that.
like he doesn't have any space to do that,
Do
or
that in,
he doesn't want to take that risk. But I mean,
and
you know,
then
that's what you like. That's what you like.
there's the other theory about how so many people that were in business with him or around him are either heavily hospitalized or have gone to glory.
And that is very interesting. That is
Very.
extremely interesting.
Even L.A. Reid,
Right.
Heavy D, his lovely mother of the children,
Kim
Kim
Porter.
Porter.
Mm,
Jamie Foxx was in the a lot of you know how black people speak with their whole chest. That's why he's in there.
right. Yeah. Yeah. That's what they be saying, girl.
And even with what's the name, Al B. Shore, which was the ex-husband of Kim Porter.
Mhm.
Like a lot going on. Am literally sitting here with my popcorn just waiting.
And what is it that you're waiting for?
I'm waiting for the truth. You know what I'm saying?
And so you're expecting to get it?
Oh no, no. Let me tell you something, Jonathan.
Okay.
When it comes down to the truth, I'm not gonna waste my time or energy expecting anything because I'm
Gotcha.
just gonna get
Okay.
my feelings hurt. These are
Right.
people that I don't know. And
Hmm.
I don't know how they operate, and I don't know what kind of truth they're trying to be in. You know what I'm saying? So on top, yeah, child. Oh, thank you so much, Latoya. She said not L.A. Reid, but Andre Harrell.
Yes, Andre
That's who went to
Harrell. Yes.
glory. Thank you so much. And Latoya also said, didn't he confess to it way back when it happened? I heard that he did, but they were saying there was not enough evidence to, prove so. But
Mm.
he has been out there in these interviews heavy as of late, and that's
Hmm.
that's what really got him um, in the who's cow right now. Uh, the Juice Radio and Talk Show has made it on in
Hey,
here.
Regina.
Hello. But yes, I'm very interested in how these things will move forward. That's what people saying. I don't know if it's true. A
Right.
part of me doubts that it's true, but people are trying to say that he's about to start running scared, and that's why he gave out the publishings. And you know what? I understand why people are trying to figure out why, after all this time, after the publishings is kind of like not even worth much of anything,
Right.
why are you doing this? Maybe like it's some grand gesture or something. Anywho, be blessed.
Yeah, it is what it is. So we have another topic. Some of you might not have heard about this. I saw this on the Shade Room.
Hmm.
So apparently Tyrese Gibson's production company has sued Teddy Pendergrass's widow over biopic rights. Now, I'd been hearing for years that Tyrese was going to play Teddy Pendergrass in a biopic film, and I thought that he would probably be one of the perfect person to play him. And I even want him to sing the
Absolutely.
songs. I even want them to use his voice. So because I want to hear him actually sing Teddy Pendergrass's songs. Of course, it ain't gonna sound like Teddy because ain't nobody gonna sound like Teddy. Teddy's voice is so unique. And it's so identifiable that no
Ooh.
can't nobody try to replicate that whatsoever. But for years I'd been hearing that Tyrese was going to play Teddy Pendergrass in this biopic movie, but there had been no movement for so long, and I'm trying to understand, might this be the reason why we haven't seen any movement in that production? Because his widow or his family, on the other hand, are not here for that, or maybe they don't want to. Maybe they don't want Tyrese's production company to have all of the power and all of the direction in the way that biopic goes. What are your thoughts on that?
Child, he's been talking about it for a very long time, and to be honest, I believe that ever since he started talking about it, he was trying to get those rights. Um,
Hmm.
so I would need to learn more information as to what the actual lawsuit is for,
Right.
because I'm wondering, did he have it at one time and then they just say no, or are they just holding on, holding on? I don't know, but it would be nice to see his story told,
It would be.
because yeah, I think it's kind of awesome. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Aaron says I'm doing both rooms too. Oh, okay. And the Juice says I'm going to contribute to JoJo too. That's so sweet. Thank you guys for looking at us as well. Y'all so
Thank
sweet and special
you.
to us. And Latoya says, "You just answered your own Jennifer. You just answered your own question, Jennifer. What part? Remind me, because I need to know the answers."
Okay. First of
Oh
all,
gosh, see, that's what I don't like. When your phone think they talking to you, but you ain't.
Right. Yeah, it be doing that sometimes, child.
Ciao. Anyway, hi, beautiful Aaron says the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Felicia says, "Is Tyrese tall enough?" Uh, the camera may look, it's possible.
I don't think Tyrese is necessarily
He's
short. I don't.
her daddy,
He
so I think
he ain't on Tory Lane's level. Okay, I think he's got at least a 5 in his height, at least.
Jesus in heaven. Latoya says, "I don't know, JoJo, because Jamie Foxx embodied Ray Charles." True,
Mhm.
but I can't see Jamie Foxx playing him. I don't know.
You don't see Jamie Foxx playing Teddy Pendergrass,
And I know she didn't mean that, Teddy
right?
Pendergrass, but I think Tyrese can do it. I think he can do it. She also says they probably realize he's a nut.
Well, I mean, it be what it be. I mean, I actually just asked Google how tall Tyrese is, and Tyrese is 5'11". So that's how tall Tyrese is. But yeah, I'm thinking that there probably is some issue with the family. I'm thinking that maybe they don't really want him to be. I don't know if they don't want him to be a part of the movie. I don't know if they don't want him to be involved in it. Because if that's the case, then they got an issue on his hands because he is gung ho about doing this biopic, and I feel like he feels as though this is his life's work, that he was meant to play this role.
It's true.
And I do agree with that because, to be honest, I really can't think of any other male singer that could play Teddy and be not only believable, because we all know Tyrese is a really good actor. He's been in plenty of movies. You can check his credentials on Wikipedia, honey. But yeah, I feel I would want to see Tyrese play Teddy, and I would be here for that movie because I've seen I think one or two documentaries on Teddy Pendergrass, and his life has been extremely interesting.
Yeah, he has a really good story. I would like to, show my upsetness that LaToya's message took me all the way out of the whole thing.
Literally.
Anyway, she also says Andre 3000 did an excellent job playing Jimi Hendrix, but I don't think it ever aired.
Yeah, because when you said Andre 3000 played Jimi Hendrix, I was like, when did that happen? Because I didn't know about true.
That. But you're right. I don't think that ever came to light. I think that was this time when he was doing all that acting. Felicia, she put at JoJo with some the sunglasses on, being cool. Robin!
Hey Robin, what's going on, boo?
She says, A Spoon Coon checking in. Just finished my mod duties at Diva's channel. Thank you so much for being here, Robin. We appreciate you. She said, where's Michael?
Yeah, Michael's unable to join us this evening, but hopefully he'll be back with us next week.
Absolutely. Y'all send some prayers his way. I hope he's doing good. Anyway, what else? Felicia said he'd be fine in some platform shoes. You got that right, Felicia.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard, but I did ask Google how tall Tyrese is. He's 5'11".
See, that ain't bad.
Not at all. He's almost 6 foot.
Yeah.
1 inch away.
That is good. Wait, hold on. Oh, LaToya says, Jennifer, the sunglasses emoji means he's being shady. I'm sure he wasn't being shady. Jonathan's so sweet.
If I was being shady, it was unknowingly.
How wide would he do that?
I didn't see it coming. I didn't recognize that as it was coming out of my mouth. But okay, if that's what you see it as, so be it.
LaToya says he is now on Black and Blue, and Black and Blue, and anything else. And yes, Felicia said thanks, LaToya. That's what she meant. What? Sarcasm? Shade? Not us. Not ever.
Why are you gonna tell that lie, girl? Why are you gonna tell that lie, girl? We gotta keep it real on here. So this past Monday, at a New York Giants game, there was a Taylor Swift ad that was played on the big video screens, and apparently there were a lot of boos going on in the stadium. I'm wondering, since she is such a popular artist, there are not many artists out here who are able to do stadium tours. Mm-hmm. And Taylor Swift is one of those rare artists that can do stadium tours. So I'm thinking that she's popular with everybody. But, then again, you have to think, what is the crowd at a football game? It's mostly, Caucasian men, also black and Hispanic men as well, men of different colors and races. But majority the fans are Caucasian. Jennifer, what you laughing at?
LaToya said, Jenny, duck sis, lightning about to strike. Sorry.
It's okay. And so why is it that you think that these fans seems to have such disdain for Taylor Swift? Oh, maybe it's because she's coming against Trump.
No, Jonathan. Let me assist you. I'm telling you this because I love you.
Okay.
Do you know who she's currently dating right now?
I don't know who she's currently dating.
And this is why you don't have the answers.
Okay.
So, what's his name? Travis or something? Yep, there you go. So pull up your Googles in your cell phone with me. Everybody pull your Googles up. Type in Travis Kelce, Kelce. He is a football player for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh,
Now, some
okay.
African Americans have given him a little flack because he used to be with the Black Queen.
Oh, and I saw her do an interview about him dating Taylor Swift too. I saw that on the Shade Room. I saw a clip of it.
Yeah, and he had, the beard and everything. And then of course, everything changed when he got with Taylor Swift. And he no longer has a beard, it's just the mustache nowadays. But that's why he plays for the Chiefs. And now Taylor Swift is like a representative of the Chiefs now. So that's
Gotcha.
why she's being booed at a football game. And I'm here for you.
Okay.
Let me
Thank you
go
so
ahead.
much for that enlightening information because
I'm
I
here
was
for you.
completely out of the loop, child. Completely out of the loop. But it is what it is.
And
Any
oh yeah, I'm going to go to the comments. Yeah, he was with the Black Queen at first, and some African Americans were upset at him going to her. I'm like, why be upset if things ain't working with who he was with? Let the man move on. He didn't cheat on her. They weren't together, so
mm,
let the man go. Latoya says Travis is not going to be with her long. I don't believe it. I feel that way as well. Um, no hateration, Aaron. We still love your queen.
right.
Taylor Swift is still a beautiful, wonderful woman. But it's unfortunate that a lot of these really publicized relationships don't really last too long. We're not speaking that on her. It just seems to be the way that it happens.
Mm.
And I will end that comment with, we love her.
Yes, we do. She has quite a few songs on my chopped and screwed list that I love to hear, especially Love Story. My that Love Story song
Very
is
popular.
ever since I first heard that song, I was like, this song is perfection. Like this song is like just a fairy tale in a song. And
Period.
we are never, ever, ever
Getting
getting
back.
back together. We.
All
Oh
right.
Lord, I can play
And
that
then there's
song.
also the Bad Blood. I did enjoy Bad Blood,
Okay.
because
I
now we have
knew you were trouble. Were you? Oh, that's not it.
that's a totally different song. The song
Yeah.
because now we have Bad Blood. We used to be Mad Love. Yeah, look what you've done. Robin says, tis a pity that the NFL has to rely on Tay Tay to get us any sort of publicity. Robin, you not only hit the nail on the head,
That is very true
you kicked it in
because
the teeth.
I don't know what team is doing well at this time. I don't know how many games have been played. I'm guessing maybe 2 or 3 by now. And I'm
Some
typically like in with the
on it.
football. Like I'm typically on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I ain't even got a team that I'm rooting for right
yeah,
now.
you're not in it
Because
right now.
you know I ain't rooting for no Carolina Panthers because they ain't got
All right. Aaron says, I love Taylor Swift. We know
we
our resident
know.
Swiftie. She says, I think it's because she's dating Kelko. And yes, we know. And well, not we now know. And Latoya made sure to put that in there. Travis, that's the reason why. Robin says there are 3 camps: Taylor, Travis. People don't understand how since he's gone black, he has gone back. It's like I don't care though. It's like, let people do them. Their
And
relationship has nothing to do with us.
And it's so funny how a lot of Black women will trash Black men for dating white women. And so now they're upset with this white man for not being with this Black woman anymore. Like that don't make that's kind of counterproductive, at least in my opinion. If he didn't want to be with her no more, he ain't gonna be with her no more. And that's it.
I'm just happy that the people that I follow on TikTok and all that stuff is not really like giving into all that. I just think
Right.
it's a bit much to just be all upset just because of that. Maybe it just didn't work. We can't make people try to be in a relationship that's not working.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, Latoya says it's dating mostly Black women. Now he's done switched up. He ain't switched up. You want to know what he did? He moneyed up. That's the difference. He moneyed up.
That's very true.
Okay. She out here selling out arenas. He moneyed up.
Stadiums.
Stadiums. My bad. child. Aaron says they are a very cute couple, but not sure it's real. But I still love Taylor.
Wow.
Aaron.
That's surprising to hear from Aaron, honey.
But Erin has always kept it real though.
She does.
She doesn't have her blinders on. She keep it
No.
real. And I agree. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the entertainment stuff, and like Robin said, you know, the NFL, they could have possibly put things together just to make things happen, make things look away, just to get some, yeah. So now we got football fans booing freaking Taylor Swift, God bless her heart. And you know, maybe you know what? Maybe she's trying to get on a Super Bowl thing one day.
She might be, because
But they already called Usher though.
Right, exactly. And to be honest, after Usher, I don't know who they're gonna call.
Who?
Because I was surprised that they actually put The Weeknd up there, but then I forgot, you know, The Weeknd is really, really big.
Yes.
And you know, I liked The Weeknd's like mixtapes, but I never really could get into his album stuff, like his more recent stuff.
You were the one that introduced me to The Weeknd.
Oh wow! I didn't know that. Yeah, he had this cover of Dirty Diana on one of his mixtapes, and I absolutely loved it because his voice is somewhat similar to Michael Jackson's. And so, you know, I really like the fact that he sang that song. What's that look for, Jennifer?
Please excuse my face. Latoya says, they say allegedly Taylor is a witch. That's why she don't keep a man long. I don't agree with that wholeheartedly. I think the reason why is because of the business, I believe.
Agreed.
You know, it's not easy being in a relationship with somebody that's that huge. She can't go to a grocery store. And that's not easy. And then you turn into, you know, you get that kind of publicity too when you become with her. Some people don't like it. Some people can't take it. Or maybe they're just as big and they want to get it with somebody else, or you find out they're horrible people, and you know, it's just so many things. But I don't think she's a witch. No. Robin says number 2, purists don't like that she is inserted into the game visuals and too much attention from the announcers.
Okay.
Now that I understand.
I saw a little bit of an interview concerning this, and they were saying that the NFL is putting too much into Taylor Swift right now.
Agreed.
And so, yeah, I don't know what they're putting into her, but you know, I guess she's getting a lot of publicity from the NFL, and
there's
the
a lot of
fans
publicity.
aren't receptive to that.
Like she's coming to the games, and like while she's at the game, that's all they're talking about. You might not even know what the score is. Okay. Wow. Anyway. Felicia said, "Oh, I like Taylor. Don't boo her. Those people are uncouth." You got that right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they ain't got no kind of home training. You can't be booing people just because. And it's like I don't even know. I don't understand. I don't know. Anyway, and number 3, Robin said, she is kind of annoying.
I will say the only annoying thing about Taylor Swift that I can say was all of her shocked reactions at award shows for winning awards. That got old like real quick. Even to the point where when she was parodied, that's the only thing that they could parody her for, because it was so, you know.
Was that on Saturday Night Live? Yeah.
So on Saturday Night Live. Also, I think there were 2 there was one drag queen that played her on Snatch Game, Jay Jolie, and that's exactly what she was doing. So, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, more power to Taylor. Get your money, girl.
Okay. Do you, sis? Aaron says, all great songs by Taylor. Yes, amen. Robert says, on the plus side, Taylor has helped to increase ratings as if they were a star for ratings. I know, right? She also says, of course, it's the hypocrisy. I am a proponent of love who you love.
Absolutely. It don't matter the color, the gender, whatever the case may be. If there's love there, go for it.
Yes, and Robin agrees with me. He moneyed up. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Chinasita. That's what he said. That's exactly what that is. It ain't nothing about race, honey. Not with that one. And you know what's bad? Can I tell you what's bad, Jonathan?
What's bad?
They were being mean. They were comparing the bodies, her body. Yeah, child. It was
That's
not.
so unfair. Why you
It
gonna do
ain't.
that?
And
That's
you
like
know, I can respect that she has not gone out to try to get something extra and fake like these other
right.
people try to look like everybody else.
Because she got the money to do it. She got the money to do it and do
She,
it well.
but I think she may understand what it means to have individuality
Agreed. Agreed.
because man, I do enjoy that. Felicia says now Taylor is worldwide, hunty.
She is.
Yes, she is.
It's not often that you see a country someone who's a country singer, which I don't know if she still falls under the category of
I think she's
country.
under pop these days. She grew
Right.
up under country though for sure, and she said she
Exactly.
always wanted to be a pop star, and she made it.
She definitely
She
did.
did it her own way.
It's not often that country singers are known worldwide. I don't know if she necessarily tours worldwide, but her name does ring bells worldwide, that's for sure.
I would like to thank Erin, our resident Swiftie. She says Taylor turned down the Super Bowl a couple of times. She's not interested right now.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, because
Understood, sis.
it would seem like they would call her up because she is one of the biggest stars, one of the biggest artists that we have out right now.
Yes. Latoya says Ghostbusters, and Erin says Robin. I love, love, love Taylor Swift. Yes, you do, sis. Oh, and the Swiftie did speak. She said Taylor does tour worldwide.
Gotcha. Thank you. And so our last subject is concerning Miss Beyonce. So
You know what I'm saying?
Beyonce has announced that there will be a Renaissance World Tour concert film that is coming to theaters.
I'm so
When I
happy.
tell you, I would love to see this because I've been regretting not going to the Renaissance World Tour.
Me
I
too.
really have been regretting not going. I could have gone to Charlotte or I could have gone to Atlanta. I just didn't want to go through the process of trying to get a ticket and then paying a higher price for a ticket when it should be a lower price. And I just didn't want to go through all of that rigmarole. But
The foolishness.
I'm really regretting now that I did not go to that tour because I know the energy in the stadium was everything. And I know she puts on a show. You will get your money's
SHOW.
worth
And
every
you
single.
really see on her that she was really enjoying herself. Like you could see that, and that's the kind of stuff that we want to see. We want to see that you're enjoying yourself and having fun, and that this is not just regular rigmarole, just a regular day.
Right. And it's because she's doing what she loves to do. She's
Amen.
doing what she truly loves to do. And it's such a blessing to see someone truly in their element and solidifying herself as probably the best entertainer alive, at least in my opinion. But yes, I will be so ready to see this Renaissance tour. I haven't been looking at too many clips. I have seen quite a couple of clips, but I haven't been seeing too many clips. So it'll be interesting to see how she does it. I hope that is not the documentary style that it has been in the past. That's what she's done with some other
I think she
concerts.
might do both. But one thing I can say, the only reason why you ain't seen much, I think because you ain't trying. My algorithm been algorithming not only on the reels on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. I've seen that whole concert for sure.
Gotcha. But I'm excited to see it. I probably will go to the theaters to see it. I don't know. Mama probably won't want to go, won't want to see that. But yes, I will definitely be there in my reclining seat at the movie theater
You sure you want to
watching.
get up and enjoy yourself like you're at the concert?
No,
Yeah, it's a movie.
yeah,
Will you be singing at least?
and I'm not trying to get kicked out of the movie theater.
You're not
Okay.
lying. You're telling the truth. I hear you and I understand you, but I'm excited for it. It's just another thing to purchase and all that stuff. Latoya said goodbye. She said she's going down fast. Good night.
All right. Good night,
Um,
Latoya. Thank you for
love
coming
you.
through.
And Aaron says, love you. Latoya, good night. Felicia says good night to Latoya as well. And she also says, child, Miss Knowles gonna get every last coin. And you better,
Every last coin. That's right.
every bit of it.
Okay. Jennifer, you want to go ahead and give us your social media contacts real quick?
What I want to do is tell Tyrone he can go ahead and make his way over to Burger King so I can have me some hot, fresh Whopper when we can.
When I tell you that Burger King by your house got the fries on lock, like them fries fresh out the fryer, crispity, crunchity.
Okay, doing this
Um,
thing.
okay, the burger is hot. Okay,
HOT.
fresh off the flame, honey.
Okay.
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 Ooh, I'm
Child.
jealous that you have a good Burger King. Like that's
Because
what
when it's good,
because when it's good, you see what Burger King was meant to be, and now we're just left with the scraps. At least where I live. Okay, I really don't know a good Burger King out here in Columbia, South Carolina. If y'all know here in Columbia, South Carolina,
tell
let
me.
me know where I
Let
can get
me
a
know.
good Burger King meal. Okay, because that's what I need in my life.
And
I
that's
don't
what's
need no French
required.
fries that taste like they was made last night.
Yesterday. Okay, come
Okay.
on. Anyway, y'all go ahead and follow me. I am the Light of the Leo. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at the Light of the Leo. That's the @ sign, the Light of the Leo. Go ahead and follow me. I do amazing lives on Mondays, at 9. Now that I'm off off of vacation, and we're also doing a lot of show reviews. So I'm really enjoying doing that with my brother Jonathan. So y'all come on, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe. We growing, you growing, and God bless you. And also meet us with Faithful Warrior Ministries. Excuse me, every Saturday morning at 10-ish a.m. We have family and friends Saturday morning prayer. We fellowship, we pray, and we just come together and to enjoy each other. And of course, at the same time, we're also doing our Warrior Whispers. That is our daily little check-in with you guys, and I've really been enjoying recording them and getting them out every single day. So y'all come and enjoy us here at Faithful Warrior Ministries. Just type in Faithful Warrior Ministries, you'll find us quickly. Hey, Jonathan.
All right. So you guys can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is JoJo_speaks3020. My Facebook is Jonathan Lee. My email is williamjonathanlee@gmail.com. Once again, I want to thank you all for joining us on JoJo Speaks. We will be back next week, Thursday night, 9:30, same time, same place, same beautiful faces. But until then, we'll say bye for now, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful weekend.
Good night, y'all. Love y'all.
Bye.
I'm gonna turn it off.